14 when I found out I was pregnant. I didn't get my period, so I ended up taking a pregnancy test, and it was quite a bit of a shock to find out that I was pregnant. Society, I feel like, needs to realize that it's not really as easy as it looks. You see us like at a grocery store with our children, and they're throwing a temper tantrum. You get a dirty look. Well, it's not as easy. It's not as easy as everyone thinks. Like, I'm now going to apply to get a job. So, hi. I'm now going to get a job and go to school and then go home and look after her. And it's a lot on your plate.
I was 21 when I found out that my girlfriend Jo was pregnant. The way that I found out that my girlfriend Jo was pregnant was she had actually messaged me on MSN and was like, hey, we need to talk, and I kind of thought that something was up. So I went and met her at her apartment, and we were sitting on the balcony at her apartment, and that's when she told me that she was pregnant. It was probably one of the craziest days of my life.
What is the best thing about being a dad?
She's just a gem. She's a beauty. I don't know, just spending time with her, getting to see like my values come up in her. She's yeah, she's a good kid.
My name is Shylona Olson, and I'm 20 now, but I found out I was pregnant when I was 18. Well, it was, I got a whole bunch of pregnancy tests from the dollar store because I had no job. And when I found I was pregnant, I laughed more than I cried for some reason. But yeah, it was surreal. I was excited at finding out I was pregnant, and I'm having lots of fun now. I'm tired, but it's really fun. It's just like a family history of like a woman not raising their children, so I'll break that cycle, and I'm just want to be the best mom out there and for him, and you know, I just want to be the best version of myself every day.
Are there stereotypes that you feel like are there?
Oh yeah, for sure. When I get on the bus, and then like people have to get up from their seats so I can talk in my stroller, and I can just feel the stares, and I could just hear their thoughts, but it doesn't bother me because I'm breaking that stereotype.
I was 18. I am 19 now, so I'm 7 months far along. I went to the doctors, and then that's when I felt really, I was scared at first. It was definitely a scary feeling. Really surreal, very. I guess I was pretty scared for like the longest time, nervous, but more than anything now, I'm just really excited, and I feel actually really impatient. I really just want to hold her already. But yeah, it made me really happy. I felt kind of like whole again. You know, I feel this happiness that I kind of longed for a very long time, and I finally grasped it. Just having a little companion for life, I guess. Yeah, just having somebody there that I can love and cherish, and somebody that will love and cherish me too. But, yeah.
One of my biggest worries when I found out I was pregnant was the financial supports, and mostly the emotional supports, because at home I don't really have that resource where I can express my emotions. Just having somebody to talk to about like my deep personal feelings that I can't really express to acquaintances or peers I feel more comfortable with Terra expressing it because it's like I could trust them wholly because it's full confidentiality. It's an environment where everybody is welcome regardless of age or racial background. So it's really welcoming. One thing I'd like society to know about being a young mom or parent is that it may not be what we planned, but it's not a burden in our lives.
I found out I was pregnant when I was 18, and now I'm 19 years old. I was happy. I finally felt like I wasn't gonna be alone. They told me that I shouldn't be scared and I should keep my head up and focus on what's better for my life and most importantly, better for my son's life. I go on the bus and these people just look at me like, wow, she really did something bad. She really messed up her life. It looks like she's not going to school or anything. And I feel that negativity and the anger and everything in people that they have, and they're trying to judge me and put me down. God wouldn't have gave me my son if I couldn't handle it. Once in a while, I'll feel sad and I'll start thinking negative thoughts, and then I'll remember my son doesn't need that in his life. So I'll look at him and like he'll be sleeping sometimes and like his little snore will like make me laugh and like or giggle, and he'll smile at me, and every time I carry him to put him down, he'll put his little hand on my face and look at me. That they shouldn't give up on what they dream to do in the future just because they have a child doesn't mean that they can't keep following their dreams. Yeah, there's actually a lot of us in my family, so it feels like I have to help out no matter what. Even though I have a son, I still gotta help out my family and know that they're fed or they have a roof over their head so they can sleep. I just think positive because through my pregnancy I think negative, and that's not what I want for my son. So I thought positive, and positive is the way to go in life. You can't focus on the negative, you gotta think of the positive. But like, that's life. I don't get to do most things that most teenagers do. So I mostly just stay at home with my son and take care of my son and be there for my mom when she's down and when she's sad.
My name is Celeste.
And my name is Avery.
I was 16 when I found out I was pregnant with Avery. When I was a teen mom, I expected it. You know, I knew that people weren't going to agree. I knew that ladies on the bus were going to call me names. I knew that I was prepared for that. And I, prepared myself, and I knew that this was a decision that I was going to do, and I didn't really care who. Walking down the street, I didn't care about other people's opinions, but I was ready for that. And I think the hardest part is now being, I'm 31, Avery's 14, but for whatever reason, people constantly think it's okay to comment on like, oh, you guys look so much alike. Are you sisters? And I say, no, this is my daughter. And they're like, oh, you look too young to be a mom. And it stumps us every time. I'm like, well, here we are, existing. And I thought that would change as I got, I don't look 16 anymore, but I thought that would change, but it hasn't, and I don't think it will. And that's something that we have to talk about all the time.
Sometimes, when my friends tell me that it must be weird having a young mom, I say that it's pretty great because we're kind of in the same generation that she knows everything, and it's just awesome. It just feels so weird having a mom that's not the same age as me. She's just everything that I could ask for. She's amazing.
Aww.
Yeah, I feel like not having parents you could relate to would be really hard. People are like, oh, you made such a big mistake or whatever, and that would be so hard, but it's like, no, you didn't. You brought another person into the world. All the stereotypes that all the people here and you and everyone, teen parent, have proved those stereotypes wrong.